It's the fact that you have newlyweds. You have partners who are like newlyweds being murdered. What makes somebody switch just like that right after they marry you? Is it that saying that once you marry somebody, you really see their the true identity? That's scary if that's true though. But this stuff makes you not want to get married. I did a couple of cases now with newlyweds, not too many, but the fact that, and then the fact that it's happening is like really shocking. But it be very gruesome. I've never heard, I've never heard someone being punched to death. I've heard somebody being abused and like, hit with something, but punched. The amount of force, the amount of anger you have to have for somebody, like what caused that? What leads up to that? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm jumping right into this. We have newlyweds. A man who punched his wife to death. New wife to death, you guys. I have to say that again, new wife. The fact that you have these people like killing their wives, oh my god. The fact that they're abusing, well, I don't know if it's abusing wives, but normally it is. But newlyweds, what led up to this? Like, they were on vacation. They were on a honeymoon, a luxury honeymoon. And you have a witness who was cleaning and found her body propped up against the door on the toilet, beaten to death. The fact that he tried to say she was drunk. But no, they're like, why would you leave her like that? They know they found the wound and she was punched to death. That's insane. The fact that you have people who are that angry to kill somebody like that. And it's like, it's somebody you're supposed to love. Like, I feel like this stuff, like, just love really don't exist no more. You really do have people like this. And yeah, you could be like, everybody's not like that. Yes, look, everybody's not like that. But I always say, a big percentage is. There's a lot of people that do this, and it's crazy. This is not normal. It's so sad to just, the last thing you see is like the person you're supposed to love kill you. And who knows what led up to that, but it doesn't matter. Nothing justifies this. And you know what's worse? This man is eligible for release after 18 years. I don't think people who kill should ever get out. Like, especially when you are the aggressor, you should not get out of prison. So let's get into it. I hope her last moments haunt you. Husband who punched his pharmacist's wife to death in the bathroom during luxury honeymoon in Fiji learns fate. And I did hear an update that he was found guilty with everything. It was like a 7-day trial. He was found guilty. So, his name is Bradley Dawson and her name is Christy Chan. A Tennessee man will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars for the brutal murder of his newlywed wife during their honeymoon in Fiji. In December 2024, Bradley Robert Dawson, 41, was convicted of murdering Christy Chan, 36, during an alcohol-fueled argument just 5 months in their marriage. And 2 days into the couple's stay at the luxury Turtle Island resort in the Yasawa Islands at that area that makes up the western division of the Melanesian island country. Okay. This is why I don't like people who drink a lot. I don't drink a lot. I can handle my liquor, but I don't like alcohol. I don't like a lot of alcohol. I like a margarita. That's really it. I don't like to drink nothing like, I don't like drinking like I don't do shots. I'm not drinking no vodka, tequila straight. That's crazy to me. I don't drink a lot of, I'm okay with certain cocktails, but like I don't like strong alcohol at all. But if you can't handle your liquor, you should not be drinking. And what's crazy is that you could be drunk and so much stuff can happen. How much you want to bet he's probably going to say he was drunk and didn't know what was going on. He probably blacked out. And that's probably true because you don't know what can happen. Somebody who is like filled by alcohol, anything can happen, and that's scary. But I don't believe that. I don't know. I don't know about that. But that's the fact that 2 days into this and you can handle your liquor, and this is what happened after you started drinking. What should have been a truly joyous and memorable vacation was turned into a nightmare for the deceased and her family, causing much pain and sorrow to them. The convicted killer faced a mandatory minimum sentence of life in prison with the possibility of parole. The court recently determined that Dawson would be eligible for release after serving only 18 years of his sentence. As Law and Crime previously reported, the murder occurred on July 9, 2022. Dawson was arrested soon thereafter in the city of Nady, or is it Nady, after fleeing on a kayak and traveling to a nearby neighboring island. The fact that, this is how you know he knew someone was up. I don't think he was really that drunk, y'all. Because if you're fleeing on a kayak, I'm pretty sure you're aware enough to do that, to go rent a kayak and to know where to go. Or maybe he just went to the nearest place. So he was 100% aware, I think, y'all. That's just my opinion. And now I'm about to get into the details, y'all. It's very dark, so be aware. Hotel staff made the grim discovery after another guest at the elite resort filed a noise complaint. Chan was found suffering from massive blunt force trauma wounds to her head. The previous evening, the couple were heard arguing. The next day, they failed to show up for breakfast or lunch. Other vacationers told police that Dawson seemed happy on the evening of the altercation, but later heard loud banging sounds coming from their room. A hotel manager eventually sent a housekeeper to enter the room, despite the do not disturb sign hanging on the door. The bathroom was covered in blood. Chan's body, bleeding and covered in broken glass, was propped up against a broken toilet. One of the victim's arms was left dangling inside the water tank. Oh my God, I'm talking gruesome and brutal. Jeez. Broken glass, probably most likely threw her head into the freaking mirror. You really got to think about, like, somebody punches somebody, also because the wounds, like, she was punched to death. Like, that force, drunk people got some crazy force. Okay, they got some crazy force, y'all. It's like a freaking like a non-human when people are drunk, especially when they can't handle their liquor and they go crazy. But it's so scary, the fact that you have a broken toilet. This is how much stuff that, like, this is what went on in there. Now, I don't understand why hotel managers and stuff do this. Why would you send a staff member up there? If people are complaining about loud sounds and stuff, call the police. This is just for safety, just in case. Oh my God. During the trial, Thomas described, that was the, I believe that was the hotel staff, what he saw after changing the bed sheets and folding the couple's clothes. Whilst he was doing this, he looked at the louvers of the washroom, the judgment reads. When he looked through the louvers, he could see bloodstains of the wall. When he saw the bloodstains, he felt scared. The witness had then walked to the washroom. The door was closed. He had then pushed the washroom door open just to peep inside, which I would not do. At that stage, he had seen Christy sitting beside this toilet seat, leaning on the toilet. All her hair was falling down, covering her face. Dawson, for his part, argued that his wife was simply too drunk that night and had fallen down during an argument that turned into a scuffle in the bathroom. The court rejected that version of events. Also, this is again another reason why you know he's lying, because obviously, but he was not too drunk. I think this was pure out of anger. He just probably hated her or something, because maybe it's him covering up his crime, but it's like, you're still lying. So even if you were drunk, I'm pretty sure as the husband, I'm pretty sure I would hope you would tell the truth. But no, he's still lying, so I don't believe nothing he said. If what the accused says is to be believed, there was no reason for the accused to have left the deceased in that state. That's what I'm saying, y'all. After all, this was his newly married wife, and they had come to the Turtle Island resort to celebrate their honeymoon. Furthermore, the injuries sustained by the deceased cannot be attributed to a mere fall as a result of losing control of herself. As depicted in the post-mortem report, the injuries on the deceased were extremely serious. The injuries were found on her face, right upper limb, back, and left lower limb. The pathologist who testified said those injuries could have only been caused by blunt force trauma. An autopsy also determined that Chan had a gaping wound near the top of her back above several small cuts. This court is of the opinion that the injuries to the deceased were caused as a result of the accused punching her several times while she was in the toilet. Oh my God. I didn't even think about that, like her being on the toilet, like was she using the bathroom? And also, I believe the small cuts could have been her thrown into the mirror, possibly, because they said glass was broken. Christy Chan Dawson was an award-winning pharmaceutical scientist who graduated from the University of Tennessee Health Science Center. Her research was focused on social determinants of health, particularly in low-income area, but for her death, she worked with the Kroger chain of grocery stores as a pharmacist in the Memphis area. That was so sad, like, just so gruesome, man, like, throwing her into everything, and if she was killed while she was on the toilet, that's absolutely insane, like, oh my God, I really didn't put two and two together, her on the toilet, him beating her while she's on the toilet. I thought he just propped her up there, but the fact that I don't even know what to say, y'all. Broken, I'm talking about wounds on her back, arm, neck, legs, oh my God, head, glass. Like, that was a brutal death, a painful death at that. That's what you gotta think about, very painful. But it's the fact that you'd be like, why is he lying so much? If you really loved her, no. I think he purposely did that. Now, once again, this could be because he was drunk, but no. I'm like, you got into a kayak for some reason and kept moving, so I don't even believe it. I believe he was very much aware. Just, once again, you have newlyweds, man. Y'all, 5 months? 5 months. She didn't deserve, well, he didn't deserve her. That's what it is. He did not deserve her. Like, she was a smart scientist, and then you had this man. Something made her fall in love with him, and he just completely betrayed him. Don't drink heavily on your honeymoon. You're supposed to be there for each other. And like I said, I don't drink that much, and I don't like to drink a lot. I couldn't even imagine what she went through, and sorry, I got my dog barking outside, but I just couldn't imagine going through that. That's so sad. On the second day of the honeymoon, y'all beat to death by her husband, punched to death. Oh my God, this was very gruesome. It's been a while since I've seen a gruesome one. All the crimes I talk about are gruesome, but this is like pure like rage. This man was mad, and I do believe he was very much aware. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ladies, stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. It's scary because I'm starting to feel like you really don't know people till you get married. This is scary. Like, oh my God, I can't imagine my husband like trying to kill me on my honeymoon. Like, oh my God, she was smaller than him, obviously. You can tell by the picture. This is just, I'm so shocked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did I already say it? Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. If I did, here we go. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Ladies, be safe. Bye.